I get 100 tea bags. Tea bags. Bacon, there's your sound drop. I get 100 tea bags for like $2.75.
100 tea bags, $2.75.
Yeah. I get 100 tea bags for $2.75. Yes. Anyway.
The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature.
I get 100 tea bags for $2.75.
That's totally inappropriate. It's lewd, lascivious, salacious, outrageous.
It is outrageous, Jackie. Oh, hey, honey. Look at this. First class tickets for the same price as Coach. Nah, that's stupid. Let's just sit and Coach.
Well,
come on, man.
No, don't come on, man.
Come on, man.
It depends on what you consider a lot of money.
Hey, Leo, what do you think of Ryan? Yeah.
Leo. Yeah.
They're going on a trip with friends is always an exciting time. Visiting somewhere new and exploring the sights, as well as making quality memories with those you're closest to. But it doesn't always go as planned. You know, I really miss hearing sound drops dropped over me. Can you just make some sound effects like...
Bacon, thank you so much for picking us up. As always, I love having you on the show. Darren,
I'm not going to lie, I'd rather have Bacon in here as a co-host than you because you don't do drops. I am a total
haunted horse.
Yeah, thanks, Jim. 75.
That's for you, bitch.
Does anyone mind if I toss my salad? Hey. And then, of course, weird news.
Buzzkill.
Sign Darren's wife.
Darren's wife. This one.
Yeah, I didn't die.
Let's stick to our fatso for a minute.
So to lose weight.
Shut up, Tyler.
Shut up, Tyler. Who's older, though? Is it me or Bacon or the guy with 2 hip replacements? I mean, if you...
out, 3 times.
And on that, I am out.
Bye-bye. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Later,
Adios.
guys.
Spunky.
Okay, there we go. Haunted Horse 1800 Whiskey sponsoring Ryan leaving.
Don't play games with it.
Guess who's coming in? Maybe. All I see is a black screen.
12 word.
Oh, look at who it is. Wearing his Nebraska hat.
Hi.
What's up?
Hi.
How's it going? Hi.
Downs. Ryan, stop calling me. Jesus, Ryan. Do your show. Ryan, why are you calling me in the middle of the show? We're still going.
Going on. And it's from Grant's mic. I thought at first Jerry's volume was
Shouldn't
up
we
too
do
loud.
this off the air? I don't know that anyone wants to hear this IT question.
Wait, you guys are on the air?
Yes. We never left.
I thought you guys were on.
You know what? It just dawned on me that's what you thought. We are live, dude.
Be a fat ass and lose some that goddamn weight.
Hey, hold on a second. Can we cut the drops for a second? Ryan's trying to say something important. I want to hear it.
Ryan,
Watch your smelly ass and balls, you nappy motherfucker, you.
Or play them as much as you possibly
You
can.
don't like that? Then you don't like the Wiscopes. Oh, boy.
Ryan, you can tell me.
What?
You can tell me on a private.
No, it's okay.
Hey, goddamn shit. I'm tired of motherfuckers.
So horse.
Oh my god.
So anyway, this comes from England the Mirror. Woman slammed for refusing to get out of car for date at Cheesecake Factory. Cheating husband said our house was infested with bed bugs to hide his affair. Friends on an Amsterdam trip mortified by cheeky shower feature in hotel room, right? I have 3 wives. They are all getting surgery to achieve my ideal body type. Wow, look at this guy. We've got, I saved 77 pounds, British currency, by ditching toilet paper for rags. I popped them in the washing machine. Okay. My brother's dating habit is destroying my engagement. My fiance finds him disgusting. Woman's awkward sex injury makes her lose 5 years worth of memory. boozed up stripper tries to seduce cop during arrest, saying, "Taser me, I like it kinky."
In 1972, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped from a maximum security stockade to the Los Angeles underground. Today, still wanted by the government, they survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire
the water hole. Happy Wednesday, everyone. It's Headstrom Bacon and Haunted Horse with the water hole. Hearthfire Tavern says, "What is this?" What's up, Hearthfire Tavern?
Welcome to the party, pal.
It's the water hole.
Hi.
With co-host Headstrom Bacon and Haunted Horse, and usually who's sitting in that chair is Rhino from Sacktown. Stay a little bit and see if you like it. If you hate it, then you can bail. But yeah, that's the water hole. What is up, everyone? We got weird news coming up. Headstrom, how are you doing? Thank you for joining us.
Doing well. Let me use the proper grammar. I am doing well. Yeah, it's been a busy week, but glad to be here.
Nice. Well, thanks for filling in. Tiffany.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Tiffany's got an early, his Sacramento Kings duties started at 4:00. They have a 4:30 tip, so he has to do his Sacramento Kings pregame show. He's also got the halftime show. Did Bacon consider joining his co-hosts in California? Did you? Burn Dog wants to know if you considered joining them.
No, it was not in the cards pretty much right off the bat because we already had a trip planned for the following week. So yeah, it just didn't turn out. So I mean, I would have gone, but yeah,
the schedules, conflicting schedules. All right, so let me tease weird news real quick, and then we got a couple other things we're gonna hit, and then from the Mirror over in England, my twin brother slept with my wife. Now I have no idea if our kid is mine. There's a drop for you. My twin brother.
See, but I boinged over it though, so yeah.
That's all right. Dueling boingers because it's twins. All right, so there's one story. Boss gets fired after mistakenly sending unacceptable email to employee. I want to know what he sent. I'm sure it was, if it was unacceptable.
I have his email number if you want me to give it to you.
If it was unacceptable, I'm all about that. Another story. I immediately broke up with my boyfriend after snooping through his phone. I'm disgusted. So what'd she find? I don't think he was cheating. She says she's disgusted. I think she found a bunch of porn on there. Something that, anyway. And then we got Florida man sues Dunkin' Donuts over injuries following toilet explosion. So he's sitting on the toilet and it exploded, and now he's suing Dunkin' Donuts. So there's what we're LOL, Bernard and me, are you going on Friday night? Yeah, you guys are having a big get together. We're going to talk about that in a second. Headstrom rocking the Quebec Nordiques, and as usual, Haunted Horse, rocking nothing noticeable.
Well, no, he has got his.
You're
representing it. She's talking about the hat. She can't make out the hat.
Oh,
it is a San Francisco 49ers hat.
Speaking of that,
I'm just so sick of hearing about the Lions and how they effed it up. And okay, I've heard enough about it. All right.
Well, then I will scratch that off.
No, it's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine. I'm just saying.
We talked about it last
It's all in good fun. Hey, when your team f's up like that, and they're my secondary team. We've had this discussion. I'm a Dolphins fan, but I cheer for the Lions because they're right across the border. Hey, when your Lions, when your team messes up, you have to take the heat. I mean, bring it. I mean, there people, and
well, I
it
wasn't
was
gonna
a
give you
big
any
mess
heat.
up.
I was just gonna.
It was a big mess up. Now I know for a fact that the Lions, and I'm not going to say we because I'm not on the team. I didn't play. I'm not on the staff. It's not a we thing.
Oh, it's we with me and the Niners.
The Lions gifted you that game. They really did.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
They gifted to him, and you're a realist,
Oh,
but you guys had to score the points.
Yes.
To win the game.
Yes.
So full credit to you. You hung in there. All the rest of it, right?
They left the door
good news
ajar.
is-
They should have slammed it shut. Game over. They left the door ajar, and we went through it.
And the good news is that Ben Johnson is staying, the offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
That was tremendous news. Very glad to hear that.
He had 2 jobs ready to go, and he turned them down.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted to go to Washington, and I really don't. I really don't think he wanted to go there.
I think
and
the Seahawks
quite frankly,
was
I don't
another
blame him.
possibility. No, wait, it was Washington and another team that wasn't necessarily a great. Was it not Atlanta? I don't know. I thought he had 2 job possibilities.
Yeah. Who took not we'll go over this really quick, but who did Seattle hire?
They hired Mike
McDonald.
McDonald.
Yeah.
Because Rome did a whole Michael McDonald thing, and I was thinking of 12wood today.
We're not in love.
What a fool believes. Do you see? The wise man has the power.
I always used to think when I was little that he was saying the white man has the power. Not trying to be
You racist piece of shit.
Exactly. You beat me to it. Nicely done. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's great is the Amazon. I've got the Amazon Music account, the high def music, and you can turn on the lyrics. And this week I saw a song. I did not know Billy Joel was saying, keeping the faith, saying pompadour. His hair in a pompadour. I thought it was a pompadour.
Okay.
Like, I don't know what a pompadour is, but that's what I thought he was singing. And then Mint Sensen. I thought he was saying Mint Simpson. It's Mint.
Yeah,
mint
mess
called
up those, and you'll see it all the
Sensen.
time. So now go back real quick. Yes, the Quebec Nordiques hat, of course, as everybody knows. Well, not everybody. The Quebec Nordiques became the Colorado Avalanche and won the cup right away.
Denver sucks ass.
Nobody tell Marie
They
that.
stole your team.
Okay, we're good.
Oh wow, I did not know that. They
My favorite player,
Colorado.
Joe Sakic. Favorite player of all time, Joe Sakic. Yeah, he was the captain. So yeah,
I like it. I like it.
All right,
History lesson.
Go for it.
We have a lot of content. Let me get these out of the way real quick. We've got Pool Dock sighting, of course. The chat's talking about the Southern California. You guys are getting together on Friday, and Pool Dock.
Love the Pool Dock.
That was horse.
And so here's
George the Pool Dock.
This posted as of about 12 minutes ago. Pool Dock is at Ike's, and he is ordering a Jim Rome. I would love to get a live phone feed to him.
You hungry?
Tell him what it is, or tell us how it is. But he's there right now. He's at Ike's right now.
I don't know that I'd go for it. I would probably never go for a turkey.
Red pesto. That does not sound good to me.
No, and the avocado.
I love
don't get
avocado.
I love avocado as well, but with red pesto,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's very California, right?
Yeah.
It's very California.
I'm all about this sandwich, the turkey, avocado, and cheddar. But I am not about the red pesto. I mean, it might be good, but it sounds nasty to me. The XR4
You
Ti,
hungry?
when they named that sounded really good until they got to barbecue sauce, and I'm like, ugh. So, yeah, whatever. What's this? Hella fat bastard? I like how a fat sandwich is right above the Jim Rome sandwich.
Yeah, it's got ham, and of course. Yeah.
All right. Anyway, there's where Pool Dock is, and then Burn Dog posted this morning. Currently a free agent for clothing and 12x12 endorsement deals for the Shindig with Stool Dog. So apparently he wears my shirt, and he's looking to get some more cheddar. And he's a free agent right now, and we're stalled in negotiations. He's using Stucknut to negotiate against me to get a better deal, to be my clothes model.
Let me nip this, as some people say, nip this in the butt right away. Dude, I had to pay for my shirt, so don't even go there.
Well, I can't remember, Burn Dog. Did you buy a shirt, or were you part of the Mike and Indy? What do we call that? It was something clause, but it was Mike's. What was that? Oh, anyway, I'm drawing a blank.
I remember. Yeah. Well, here's the other thing, Burn Dog. Like, Horse actually gifted me my shirt. Steve didn't gift me any of my Stucknut. I had to pay for all of my Stucknut shirts. So Horse is the man to go to. He's you're better off sticking with Horse.
He got a Mike and Indy shirt too. I forgot what we called it. We had a clever name. I think Jim in Indiana came up with it. It was something to do with Mike's shtick clause, and it was perfect. Anyway,
was the shirt made in Pakistan?
Yeah, Pakistan. Yeah, the same people that edited his audio. Anyway, there's the so I think Steve shut that down quickly too. He said, "Yeah, I know." There was a thread underneath Burn Dog's thing. So, who's sending me DMs? Let me
Steve, you got to be faster, buddy.
What? Ryan does have a link. He may show up. He says have the Kermit breaking news ready if he shows up. So I don't know if he's going to show up.
So he's giving orders from afar now.
Yeah, right. He's telling me what to do from his living room doing the Kings broadcast. So there it is. All right. Let me get Pool Doc. I did that. The Burn Dog t-shirt. Oh, by the way, real quick, thanks. Ryan retweeted the show. That's his job. Stella Whitlock liked when we started the show. She gave a like to the show, so thank you very much. That's that X algorithm. When we go live, it starts showing up in people's feeds that don't even necessarily follow me or Ryan. Hot Horse is a good man. We found out on a previous show he's been loyal to all his partners, but doesn't the threesome kind of violate that? I was single. I don't think I talked about that. You might have just outed that story. I don't think I've talked about it on the show. I think I've talked about it on Marco.
Hey, baby, you looking for a party?
Never mind. My bad. You kidding. Red Pesto was awesome.
I thought this was America. Huh? Isn't this America?
Oh, listen to this.
I thought this was America.
Tiffany's poking us. Red Pesto was awesome. You guys probably like a plain ham processed cheese. Well, to bacon, ham is called bacon. So he likes Canadian bacon and processed cheese.
No. All wrong.
I'm poking the bear.
Wrong.
Oh, Ryan's in the chat. I didn't see that.
Did I tell you that the only place that you can actually get Canadian bacon in Canada is on an Egg McMuffin?
It makes sense. Yeah, I mean,
only place.
Yeah,
and
that's
guess where it's made? Wisconsin.
That's funny. All right, I'm trying to get. The chat is full. Sorry, everybody. I'm not freaking. Okay. Anyway, I will. No, I asked if I could get the breaking drop, and you put the picture up. I DM'd you. Did I? Was I in the wrong screen? No, My bad. Oops. I did not know that was on the screen. Oh shit. Oh my god. That's bad, dude.
No, Tiffany, you can get Canadian bacon in Canada.
I put that on the screen.
Go to McDonald's.
Son of a bitch.
Go to McDonald's. Order an Egg McMuffin. That is Canadian bacon.
Right, I apologize because that is kind of some sensitive information. I apologize. I will blame it on the restructure. I usually don't have Twitter on that screen, which would mean it could never get put up there. Sorry about that, bro. Anyway, oops.
See, I'm getting all of the chat with the Restream bot. I'm getting X. I'm getting YouTube.
Oh, because it's botting. I forgot. I forget this shit.
Yeah.
All right.
And what's
anyway.
what is with that font? It kind of looks like a Brady Bunch font.
So that is that. So I've got about 14 options, and that is a Fortnite font.
Okay.
That's from Fortnite. And it's not because of the Fortnite and I thought it would be cool that it's Fortnite. It's simply because it's the easiest one to see out of all of them.
Is it really? Okay.
Yes.
See, the problem is that I'm using an old Sony Bravia TV as my extra monitor until I get another monitor, and it's not crystal clear. So it's actually tough. It's actually tough for me to read.
All right.
But if I hang on a second, let me move it over to my. I'm moving it over to my iMac. No, it is actually really easy to see. It's just on this screen.
Oh, he wants me to put the picture on the screen? The DM picture? I got to clarify. Dude, make sure you tell me to do the right thing because I don't want a misunderstanding if that was a private
That's right.
screen grab. Text me what you want.
Yeah, do that. Do that, Ryan. Do it.
Text me so that there's no. You want me to put the picture you sent me and then have breaking Kermit the Frog breaking news. Anyway, we're trying to Ryan, you should just get in here via.
Yeah, really, right?
Ryan trying to be Mr. Cool is so great.
You know what else? Because I really don't know what he's talking about. Oh, shit. Where's my drop?
I needed clarification on what the hell Ryan was talking about.
Literally. Because I'm not sure. All right. He says to put it up on the screen. Well, now I got to find it again. That's what she said. All right. So.
Fucking thing sucks.
I didn't see what it was. I saw who it was from. So hold on. Let me find this real quick.
Oh my God!
So,
who the hell?
yeah, right.
Cares?
I can't join the show, but I'm watching. Can you please put this up for me? Okay, that's the part I didn't see. All right, so here we go. Breaking news, dude. Give me your current.
We take you now to Kermit the Frog with another fast-breaking news story.
Besides the retweet of the show.
That probably did, I guarantee that didn't cut through.
No, it did. Oh, I heard it, but yeah, they might.
Yeah, it didn't go through. So
Well,
hang on
okay.
a second. Let me try it again.
We take you now to Kermit the Frog with another fast-breaking news story.
Shit
We'll
is
double hit
about to get real. HollywoodRejects.com has breaking news.
That sounds really distorted. That drop.
Well, it's supposed to.
Is it
It's
really?
me ran through a equalizer to make my voice.
Oh, you did that on
disguised.
purpose? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It's not supposed to be me. I mean, it isn't me. It's some dude.
I know.
that
I
hired.
understand that, but it sounds really.
Well, I've overmodulated it.
If
Yes.
if I'm gonna be perfectly
No,
honest,
that's fine.
It sounds like shit.
Dude, you're harsh.
technically-
I know,
oh,
Roll.
that is
I know.
harsh, dude. All right, here we go. This is the.
It sounds like Bulldog's mic.
So there's a tweet from Bella B at Jim Rome, his best call ever, Bob the Knob. And then Ryan says, I won't report your hashtag this time, clean it up. So they're spatting at each other. Ryan and Bella, Bob the Knob. He's saying, yeah.
Got that meat.
Apparently that could be reported to Twitter. Bob the Knob. I don't get it, Ryan. Other than you didn't report her and you could have.
Oh my God! Who the hell?
I don't get it. I'm sorry. Otherwise, I mean, you showed me something I can't see because she's got me blocked. Anyway, that one went over my head. That one went way over my head. He's probably like pissed off because I didn't get it. All right.
You called me a bitch.
Called me a bitch. Okay. He's going to text me right now. No! Anyway, I missed that one. But, hey, when you're on a live show, sometimes you're just like not clicking, right? Let me go to this story real quick. My twin brother slept with my wife. Now I have no idea if our kid is mine. Now, my limited knowledge of biology is if is it fraternal twins, it would still be different DNA, but if it's identical twins, then you wouldn't know. Is that correct? We'll read the story. I'm sure they will enlighten me. But fraternal twins are different sperm and different egg, whereas identical twins are same sperm, same egg, but it splits into two. So that would be the same genetics. So I think what they're trying to say is they're never going to be able to know. A DNA test, a paternity test, DNA test isn't even going to be able to tell you. So, yeah, that I'm seeing exactly what I was wondering. It's identical twins. A man was left torn. My twin brother slept with my wife. Okay, so a man was left torn when he found out that his wife had slept with his identical twin brother. This happened in Wisconsin. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Inside joke. Inside joke. Very inside. Twin brother, and her pregnancy made it even more complicated because he didn't know whether it was his. Now, if you're an identical twin, wouldn't it still be yours? You got the same DNA as your twin brother. So it's still yours because you guys are half of the same egg. Anyway.
I guess genetically it would
genetically it is, but it didn't come out of his wee-wee. So that's why he's upset.
Buddy!
We're going to talk about the penis. He explained that there has always been...
We're going to be talking about the penis!
Slight competition. Yeah, it sounds like more than slight,
We'll be talking about the vagina!
Slight competition between himself and his 23-year-old brother. Okay, 23, so that...
Penis!
Gets rid of the possibility that I know these people. But he never thought he'd bring that energy into his relationship.
But wait, hang on a second. How old is the story? Because it might be a really old story.
Well, I mean, if it's 10 years old, 10, 12, 15.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I think this is, well, I mean, how old's the kid? If the kid's, 15, then we're talking there might be a problem. But he never thought he'd bring that energy into his relationship with his now wife. So did this happen before they were married? The heartbroken man explained that a few nights ago they were drinking. Alcohol never leads to anything good. They were drinking.
You drank a lot.
Quote, got into a massive fight. And some words were exchanged, unquote.
Yeah!
Including ones he's not, quote, proud of, unquote. But she told him she slept with his brother. Oh, he was in a fight. It wasn't his fight with his brother. He was a fight with his wife. Excuse me. Cough button's way over there. Sorry.
There you go. Yep, there you go.
Well, rich baby, break out the red panties.
But she told him she slept with his brother and questioned whether his son is even his. Man, that is an argument.
That's brutal.
That is
brutal.
an argument.
You can get a doggy style, you can get a ling on your side. Those are your only choices.
That's one of those arguments where you start doubling down and you're like, oh, yeah, well, I think your sister's attractive. She's hotter than you. Oh, yeah, well, I fucked your twin brother. That's the mic drop. What do you got to that? It's like,
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Oh, hot, 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 hot. Hot, 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 hot.
So she told him she slept with his brother and questioned whether the son was even his. I thought she was the love of my life, he penned.
You dick.
So where do you go, Bacon? You watch the show. Where do you go when your twin brother sleeps with your wife and now you do not know whether the son is yours or his? Where do you go?
To the abortion clinic? I don't know.
You go to
Kid's already
Reddit.
been born.
You go to Reddit. That's the running joke. You go to Reddit. You don't go to therapy. You don't talk to a doctor, a priest, clergy. You go to Reddit.
You know, there's a solution to all of this, right? There really is.
Give it to me.
Hang on. It's not playing. Hang on.
69.
Yeah. I mean,
Right?
you wouldn't have had the problem, right? If you stuck to that. 69. What does that drop from?
That's I think it's Billy Madison.
Oh, okay.
Because right.
I always get in trouble for not
69.
knowing the Billy Madison. Ryan yells at me for not knowing that the bus driver or something did something. I'm like, no, dude.
Oh, that was the Chris Farley was the bus driver.
Let me catch up on the chat real quick. Lots of fun at Nickel Beer Night. I don't know if they're talking about what they're going to do Friday or if it was Nickel Beer Night.
You drank a lot.
Drunk.
Nicker beer?
Darren.
Welcome to the party, pal.
23andMe. Load management says Jay. That's funny. Yeah, if he had better load management, she wouldn't have gotten pregnant. If that's what you were referring to. If Ryan isn't blocked, one could conclude she likes him. Yeah, Bella's blocked me, so she hates my guts. Oh, wait, he tried to explain his joke. It's a nickname for head, her hashtag. Bob Knob, head knob. So are you saying she didn't know what she was saying and you thought it was funny because Bob Knob? I don't know what the context was. That's not true! That's the problem is. That's probably why if it was on the show today, I didn't hear the show today. Real quick here. Going snowballing Saturday. See, my mind's in the gutter. Darren's going snowmobiling Saturday. I believe they're talking amongst each other, but hey, drinking with a Lincoln sounds like someone knows my ex-wife. There it is. Hey-o!
That's right.
Did your ex-wife ever have twins, Darren? Did she have twins at the same time and then get pregnant and not know who the father is? Could be. Could be. He gave her an angry dragon tears. Cindy's here.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Speaking of Cindy, real quick, as we take a break from the story, I will get back to it. Once again, you don't know this because you didn't see the show. The new shirts came in, and I love them. That is the
nice font. I like that font. It's nice.
Yeah. So there's that. HollywoodRejects.com. You can check them out. That's what it looks like in red. And this is what you would have gotten if you were to order one 6 months ago from that horrible company, Haunted Horror. They will not look like this. They will not say Haunted Horror. And half the audience just went, oh, that's the one I want.
My bad. I called it wrong.
Says they look good.
My bad.
They not only look good, they're nice. They feel good quality. So there you go. Yeah, I like them. I like them a lot. All right, back to the story. Taking to Reddit to explain what happened, he said, I started to date my now wife in the middle of university. I was introduced to her by my brother. Wow. So the twin brother introduced her to his brother at a frat party, and we immediately hit it off. She and him were best friends with benefits. I added that. It's not in the story. She and him were best friends at the time, and I never really thought anything of it. But I guess Harry Met Sally was right, and that men and women can't be friends. That's a lie. I have lots of women that are friends. Without sex getting in the way.
Christy Alley.
After university, we moved in together and lived together for 5-ish years.
Kind of ridiculous.
We come from religious families, so having kids without being married is a big no-no. Apparently, she takes her vows a little less serious than you do, bro. We found out around this time she was pregnant and quickly got married because they didn't want to have a no-no. It was a small ceremony, but very, very peaceful. I thought she was the love of my life. He said that they had a drink and got into a massive fight. And she
we have a protester.
And she unkindly told him that she'd slept with his brother. And
you drank a lot.
Might not even be his.
Brother.
He described himself as being lost and not knowing what to do to the bombshell. If I do a DNA test, will it even show if it's mine? I don't believe it does, bro. He finished. By the way, if you have a question about whether or not,
apparently he did finish if he made a baby.
Yeah, right. If you have a question whether an identical twin DNA test to find out the father, you don't go to ask the Reddit. Go to geneticist, dude. Don't ask Reddit. Yeah. Oh, here, let me put my video game down. Penis? I believe it will. So get one done. Okay, let me go back to playing Pokemon. I mean, Reddit, really? He finished the post by writing, quote, my brother and wife have been calling me constantly, but I haven't picked up. My mom has as well and is asking me to talk to them, but I just can't work up the courage to. I feel worthless and lost. What did I do wrong to deserve this? How do I even manage now? In the comments, people were horrified. One wrote, 100% don't get gaslit. This is and should be a marriage-destroying offense by the wife and or brother. It actually doesn't even matter if the core claim is true or not. Hence, or. That's a lot of weird words. Do not get talked around.
He's morphing into Jim.
Do not back down. Do what you got to do to determine if you have a role in this child's future and then move on with your life. All right, there it is. That's pretty fucked up. That is a real jacked up story. Ryan, your job, if you're still in the chat, is to locate this person and get him on the show. I'm very empathetic. That is not the way. A fight, too. A fight. I want to know what he said, because usually it's an escalating fight. I want to know what his zinger was to get that zinger in return. You know, like he had to go somewhere pretty deep to get that as the return. Deep.
Hey, baby, you looking for a party?
Right.
Let's see. Let's catch up on the. We're talking about Chewbacca
Get your
in the chat.
freaking finger out of my asshole, buddy.
Is Chewbacca another sex move? And now I'm always doubting anything from Jay or Darren. If it's nice drop or the Chewbacca, wake your partner up. Hold up.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Or this is called the Chewbacca. Wake your partner up by inserting your. I need to.
The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
This is called the Chewbacca. Wake your partner up by inserting your hairy balls in her mouth, and you'll hear the sound of a Wookiee. Renee would bite. That's a no-go. Okay, wow. The Angry Pirate.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
When a chick is giving you head and you pull out and blow in her face, then you hit her in the knee so she ends up jumping around while covering one eye. Oh my God, guys. Where do you guys get this shit? Who thinks of these names too? Oh my gosh. It sounds like a lot of drinking involved in coming up with the names of these sex things. Anyway.
You drank a lot.
Yeah, drink a lot. Okay, what time is it? Boss gets fired after. Yeah, I'm never going to see Star Wars the same way again.
That's my favorite drop of the evening now.
Oh my gosh. Jesus. Boss gets fired after mistakenly sending unacceptable email to employee. I need to get that cough button closer.
Yeah.
I have his email number if you want me to give it to you.
Cough drop is what I need. The more I talk, the more dried out my throat.
Okie dokie.
An employee, when one boss who was trying to fob his staff, that sounds like a sex move. Fob his staff. What's fob mean what's fobbing? Fob his staff member. When one boss was trying to fob, F-O-B, what does that mean?
I'm looking it up.
Fob his staff member off was caught. Wow, this is really weird. Okay, I'm going to read it the way it's read, not try to interpret anything. When one boss...
Okay, fobbing is a small village in former civil parish in Thurrock, Essex, England. Okay.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. All right, when one boss who was trying to fob his staff member off was caught in the act of deception, he was soon fired. I have no idea what that entire sentence means. Let's try to see if we can backpedal through it by reading more. Getting a pay raise is something that many hardworking colleagues want, as they're keen to progress and be noticed in their workplace. But there are many reasons which may prevent this from happening. Chris Donnelly, who posts on TikTok as Donnellex, shared a video telling a story about someone who was looking for a pay raise. Sorry.
Okay, it says to persuade someone to accept something that is of a low quality or different from what they really wanted. So they're trying to look, okay, for lack of a better term, no pun intended, they're trying to lowball them.
Got it. When one boss who was trying to lowball his staff member was caught in the act of deception, he was soon fired. Okay, got it. That makes a lot more sense.
Heads up! Now, did you already say lowball or did...
No, I used yours.
You just read the...
Fob, I switched lowball for the word fob.
Oh, okay. All right. Because I'm like, holy shit,
no,
they
no,
actually said
no,
okay.
no. I wanted to make it sound...
Okay, yeah.
Oh, shit!
Logical. All right. Looking for a pay raise.
I am smart. S-M-R-T. I mean S-M-A-R-T.
He received an email from a follower who had asked their boss for a pay review. However, when the boss, known as Jordan, inquired about it, they copied in the sender by accident, causing utter chaos.
Fuck!
Yeah, this has happened. Not in a bad, horrible context, but I've accidentally sent the email to the wrong person.
Yeah, this is right up. This ranks right up there with a reply to all.
Yes.
Yeah.
The pay review email read, quote, the pay review email read, I can't say this. I wanted to discuss the possibility of a salary review. Over the past year, I've taken on additional responsibilities and have consistently met and exceeded our team targets. I believe my contributions have significantly impacted our department's success. I would appreciate the opportunity to talk about my current compensation and the potential for a raise reflecting my commitment and performance. Chris then explained he believed the following email was to be forwarded to Jordan's own bosses, but instead they actually included the original employee. What an epic fail. The email read,
"What an idiot.
Hello, chaps." The employee's name,
Hi.
blank. Such and such has sent me this. To be honest, I wouldn't want them to leave. It would be a pain in the ass. However, I don't really want to be paying them much more if we don't have to. What do you think is the lowest pay raise I can give them to keep them happy? I was thinking I could actually give them a 3% pay raise and say they can get a 10% pay raise at the end of the year. That way we'll get loads out of them as they pursue the rise. But if we don't feel it at the time, we can just retract it. The employee then forwarded the email to HR, writing, "Dear HR team, I hope this email finds you well. I recently reached out to my manager Jordan regarding a salary review due to my increased responsibilities and performance. I received a response from Jordan, which appears to have been mistakenly forwarded to me and a few others in the senior team. The content of this email is concerning as it suggests tricking me into working hard and the possibility of retracting a promised pay raise." HR then responded, writing, quote, "The email chain you forwarded raises significant concerns, not only in terms of the specific incident, but also in relation to broader issues of managerial conduct from this individual. Please be assured that we are taking this matter very seriously. We would ask that you keep this confidential for now, and if you haven't alerted Jordan, please do not," because they're going to get that fucker. "We have initiated a thorough investigation into this situation, as well as a review of past incidents that might be relevant. The behavior described in the email does not align with the company values and policies. Regarding your initial salary request, we want to assure you that it will be handled fairly and independently of this ongoing event investigation. We will schedule a meeting with you shortly. Yeah, HR's always
No, it
awesome.
wasn't.
They basically, HR probably got the lawyer in there. Here, help us type this out so that we don't
I'm
get
gonna be
sued.
fucked up.
Chris then shared that he had chased the person about the matter, and it was thought Jordan, the boss, had been fired. However, the employee decided to quit their role anyway. In the comments, people fumed. Anyway, yeah, the manager was fired for man. Can you imagine being that manager when you realize what you did?
What an idiot!
Oh shit!
You're just start clearing your desk off like ASAP.
Yeah, you're screwed. You know what? Look, we've talked about technology. You've got to be very careful. We've talked about it.
It's the best and worst thing ever, all at the same time.
It's like Marco Polo. I have my Marco Polo. And if you don't know what Marco Polo is, it's a video messaging app. You can send a message, and then someone, when they see it, they can send it back. It's really nice and easy. So I Marco Polo with my mom, and I Marco Polo with my friends or whatever. I would hate to Marco Polo one of my friends and it going to my mom and talking about something super inappropriate or whatever. I mean, so that can happen. And Marco Polo, this. You will push the button for the person you want, and it'll switch on you sometimes.
It'll switch on you big time.
And if you're not paying attention, it can get really ugly really fast.
It's happened. Happened to me.
Email, I'm always very aware of who I'm sending something to. Mm-hmm. And even then, I'm very aware what I'm going to put into text. Sometimes a phone call is better.
Right, exactly.
And when he had those AIDS.
Yeah. Magic Johnson.
Hey, bud, what's your problem?
That's funny. I just used a Spicoli meme for Pool Doc. All right. Let's catch up on the chat. The Cleveland accordion. I'm done reading those. There's nastier ones. Oh, Jay says there's nastier ones than the Chewbacca and the whatever else.
Do you really want to read the Cleveland accordion? I mean,
no, I'm not going to read it.
You all can go to the Urban Dictionary, or you can just read what's up on the chat now.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, I will. The Angry Pirate was the last one I'm going to read for a while on the show.
Like you started reading it. No. I think.
Well, once I started reading it, and once I knew it was another sex act, I was like, yeah, I think I'm good. All right, that's the boss. What time is it? Okay, we got time. You got anything to add to anything?
No, that was moving on. Yep, let's go.
I like HR though. HR is pretty awesome because I've had issues with my, not with my employer, but with employees, and they're pretty good.
Yeah,
if you got a good one.
See, I've never really had to deal with that, but my wife does, and it's always the idiot manager that messes up. And the thing that gets me about these people that are in managerial positions, that I mean, you've got these professionals and highly educated individuals, and their managers are like freaking morons. Like they don't even have half the education that the actual professionals have. It's just there's a total imbalance here. I mean, shouldn't you know more shit than the people that you're managing?
Yeah. Sometimes, really? It's just
or at least know how to manage.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Speaking of which, here's a good, actually, this is a good side story. I wasn't going to talk about it, but I just got a letter. So I had my physical with my doctor. And those that don't know, it's no secret. I was diagnosed at 37 with congestive heart failure. Nothing that I did wrong or whatever. I just got some kind of virus that settled in my heart wall and did a lot of damage. And then I didn't know it because I didn't feel
so you worse. So you went to the doctor, and then he said,
all right, sir, I just need to check inside your asshole.
Well, I thought it was my heart, doctor.
No, it's my heart, dude. What? So I was having some weird symptoms. I go in there, and that is the weirdest I will remember that day like yesterday. I'm sitting in. First of all, I got to the point where I was having really weird symptoms, really weird, dizziness and whatever. And so I went into like an urgent care, and they put the leads on me for the EKG, and they're like, "You're having a heart attack, sir." I'm like, "That's a weird, surreal thing." They're loading me in the ambulance, and I remember the snow was falling on my face when they're trying to get the gurney in the ambulance. And then I had to spend the night in the hospital. Long story short, I saw a cardiologist the next morning. She goes, "You didn't have a heart attack, but there are some things going on we need to find out." A bunch of tests, found I had congestive heart failure, bad, which is why I couldn't climb a flight of stairs without feeling like dizzy. But that happened when 37. I'm 54 now. Through medication, treatment, everything else, I got really back to as good as I'm going to get. And that's pretty good. So, I can go out jogging and all that stuff. My heart's in really good shape. So I just had my physical, and she goes, "You know what? We haven't done a sonogram in a while." And that's where they measure the squeeze ratio, the infraction of the heart, how much blood it's pumping per beat. Because when you have congestive heart failure, it's working super hard, but it's not squirting enough blood, so it has to beat faster to make up the difference. So they scheduled me for a sonogram. So I'm like, okay, I got to schedule and whatever. And I get a note from the insurance company yesterday that says, "You we're not going to cover this echocardiogram because you don't have 3 of the symptoms that you need to have that would justify it. Swelling of the feet. There were 2.
You're not dying enough.
Yes, right? So they're like, we're not going to cover it. So my doctor ordered it, and the insurance company said, "Hey, we went to a review, and we voted no. We're not paying for it." But it's funny, and if I was going to do the story, I would have had it up here. The 3 symptoms they had, one was swelling of the feet. I didn't have any of those 3 symptoms when I had my original diagnosis when I was 37, congestive heart failure. Basically, my heart was performing at 30% of what a normal person's heart was. I mean, I was probably 2 years away from being on the transplant list if I ignored it and it just kept getting worse. So I'm looking at these 3 symptoms. I'm going, if I would have waited for these, I'd be dead, you pieces of shit. That's a bunch of fucking bean counters that are overriding my doctor saying we don't want to pay for it because we want to save money and we don't think you need it. That's bullshit.
But they're not on the hook because you still have the option to pay for that said test. It's just that we're not going to pay for it.
Right?
It's still there.
So if you drop dead,
it's still an option.
Yeah.
You had options, sir.
Yeah.
Take
You
out a
dropped
loan.
dead because you were cheap.
Yeah. Take out a loan.
So, yeah. Anyway, not to get political.
You need to go into debt so that your stress level will go up and you'll die sooner.
I'm not to get political, and when someone says I'm not to get political, they're about to get political. I will say this. Through all the healthcare debates that this country, the United States, because you're in Canada, has had, some of the big boogeymen were the government is going to deny you care because they don't want to pay for it. The only difference between that is I have a private company that is for profit, publicly traded, that is denying me care because they want to make more money. What's the difference? 2 exact things, just different entities doing it to people.
Yeah. And coming from a country with socialized medicine, there are definite instances where we wish that we had a private option.
Yes.
We don't.
Yes,
because
there is no perfect scenario.
Because here's the sad part about it. Living on a border town, we've had people that have needed basic tests. These are basic tests like MRIs, CAT scans, things that they can't get in time. They go over to the U.S. and pay for it and get it done like that day or, meanwhile, we're like months. We're waiting months for an MRI.
Absolutely.
Excuse me. So socialized medicine isn't
there's no perfect answer, but when you have a boogeyman,
you need a combination of both.
And you're saying, "Whoa, it's going to be this." It already is that. It's just a different entity doing it to me. So anyway,
Stop it.
It's frustrating, but you're right. I could go pay for it myself. Well, why am I paying you $1,000 a month to have insurance when you're not going to do something that my doctor
So
asked
technically,
for?
it wasn't the doctor that said this. It was the insurance company that said.
Yes.
All right, sir. I just need to check inside your asshole.
That was actually the insurance company.
They basically gave me a Chewbacca.
They did. They did.
The insurance company gave me a Chewbacca and then an angry pirate and said, "Go have a nice day." They said,
Go home to mommy.
Go home to mommy. You're not getting your test. Go home to mommy.
Go home to mommy.
All right. Darren says he should be an HR person. Have your doctor get in contact with the insurance company about it. Well, they're the ones that shut it down. The doctor ordered it, and the insurance company overrode my doctor. So, I mean, I can fight it. Here's the thing. It was precautionary. I am not having any of my other symptoms that led me to get the diagnosis in the first place. If I felt it was a matter of, you know what, there's something wrong and they're not doing it, I would go. This was more of we want to do them every 5 years so that we can see that the medication's working and everything else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they basically, what? Anyway.
No, in order to keep up with things with socialized medicine, because it's just been abused over the years. There's certain things that you have to pay for. Like for instance, there's a I'm 52. I'm only 2 years younger than you, and we go for our blood tests and our our physicals and things like that. The PSA test, the prostate specific antigen to check for evidence or signs of prostate cancer, we have to pay for that. So we weren't used to that before. The doctor handed you a requisition. You went to the blood lab. The blood lab, they drew your blood. We show our Ontario health card. Everything's paid for. Well, the PSA test now costs $40. So it's like, I mean, it's gladly. I gladly pay it,
There should be a little bit of payment because it takes care of the people that want to order 3 tests a year.
Yeah, exactly. And the system
that's
was
what
abused, and
deductibles
that's the way
are
it is. Same thing with like people had like, I had this mole removed from my back because I didn't like the way it looked or anything. Well, if it's not diagnosed as cancerous or precancerous or anything, you got to pay for it. So elective procedures.
By the way, I'm getting. That's another thing that we're putting on. I got to get. I've got some moles that need to be looked at. So I got to schedule a dermatologist. Maybe they'll shut that down. No, you don't need them looked at. Are they are they swelling up? Are they bleeding? Then they're fine.
And then it becomes a gamble where they can't do any like there's different tests that they have. There's
punch.
There's different tests that they have. There's I'm trying to think of the name for it. There's like little infrared tests and that so they can get to within a certain percentile as to whether or not they think it's precancerous or cancerous, right? Yeah. But then it's like a gamble. Are we going to cut it out? We're going to send it off to pathology. Well, now it's like this is like gambling. I'm like, it comes back cancerous, then I don't have to pay for it. But if it comes back as benign, well, now I have to pay for it. So it's like, good news, you get to pay for it. It's like wow. Do I really want this to come back as cancer so I don't have to pay for it?
Right?
Like,
yay, cancer! I don't have to pay. Wow. Holy shit. Right? I know I'm getting some removed. I know. Yeah.
I went to a dermatologist and I had to get something removed. It's a simple procedure. It was, $200.
Oh, I've had some removed already, so I already know what I'm getting. They give you a lidocaine and then they just carve it off.
Yeah. Well, she kind of felt bad because I had a couple of spots that she wanted to hit with the
nitrous.
The nitrous, or not nitrous.
Nitro. It's the cold stuff.
Yeah, it's now I can't think of it
because I ruined it.
The freezing. Yeah, you killed.
I gave you nitrous and nitroglycerin.
Yeah.
Nitroglycerin.
No.
What's that frozen
anyway,
shit?
She didn't charge me for it. So
nitrogen.
Yeah.
Liquid nitrogen. That's what
liquid
it is.
Liquid nitrogen.
Yeah,
there it is.
Yeah. And real quick,
on top of your HR skills, you need to be a dermatologist as well, Darren.
Yeah, right. And by the way, the insurance company that's denying my care that my doctor ordered, Providence. I just wanted to make sure that's out there. Providence is being cheap, and they are telling my doctor that she's ordering unnecessary tests. So thank you, Providence, for taking good care of me. And
in essence, that's what they're saying. They're saying that she is ordering unnecessary tests. They're not saying that, but they are saying that.
They are saying that. Yeah,
in a roundabout way.
I'd be pissed if I'm a doctor. I'd be pissed. I'd be so pissed. You're like trying to take care of your patient, and they're questioning it. Fuck them.
Well, that's basically the insurance companies are dictating treatment plans. Is what they're doing.
Absolutely. Right? They want to save money. They don't want to save lives. They want to save money.
You dick.
No, well, and here's another. Well, since we're getting close to the time anyway, so
that's fine.
So friend of ours, real quick.
Yeah, we're done with the stories.
She broke her arm. She was out of town. She needed surgery. The hospital didn't have a surgeon available until like 3 days later, because it happened on a Friday, and they didn't have anybody until like the following Monday or Tuesday, right? Yep. They wouldn't discharge her so that she could go somewhere else, because they wanted the procedure. They wanted the money for it, right?
Money. Yeah.
And they wouldn't discharge her. They're like, fuck this. Do you want me to go get my lawyer? Discharge her from this fucking hospital.
Yeah. Wow.
Right? Got her in her husband's truck, drove them over to, because he made some calls.
Yeah.
And they ended up getting they were in Cleveland, and they ended up getting a Cleveland. They ended up getting the orthopedic surgeon for the Cleveland Indians.
Wow, that's pretty cool. She have Tommy John? No, it's broken. Yeah, right? We gave you Tommy John anyway. Why not? No charge.
But that was like eventually, like her husband's an attorney, and the crazy thing is that he dealt with medical malpractice cases.
Oh wow!
And so he had some connections, right?
Yeah,
it's like, you really don't want to fuck with this guy. Because he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, they didn't know.
And he has connections.
Yeah.
So and that's where they got the connection with the, they were sent, they went by ambulance. They went to the nearest trauma center, right? But they got fucked over on that one. So
the chat is out of control. God, Darren and Jay. Jay, by the way, he wants to make sure that my doctor didn't mistake my peen for a skin tab. They did, but I told him that that's supposed to be there. It's not a skin tab. I pee out of it. And then Cleveland Indians Steamers. I think he took the Cleveland Indians and went with a sex act.
We're going to be talking about the penis.
He got around the censorship. He found a way around it. All right. Anyway.
He did.
We got 3 minutes. I'm not going to start another story. We'll find out about the story about the woman snooping through her phone. I really want to find out what she's disgusted about, because something tells me it wasn't cheating. She found something on there that made her sick. Like I'm telling you, it's porn. Exactly. I'm telling you.
Yep.
Maybe it's clown porn. Two clowns getting together in full clown makeup and having sex. That's a thing too. Someone told me I was a thing, and I like bullshit, and I Googled it, and it was a thing. I'm like, who would be into that? That is weird.
Well, I mean, there's people into the whole.
Well, I know they're
wearing diapers and shit like that.
Oh, that's
so
true. Call me. Yeah, they want they want to be fed a bottle and crap their pants and have their
what an idiot
chick change their diaper. That is so weird. Anyway, yes, I know that exists too, Darren. I know all that exists. Anyway, all right.
What'd you do?
All right, you aren't here tomorrow, so is there anything you want to talk about before you get off the show? Anything you want to talk about? Pool Doc and Steve doing their thing on Friday. Anything?
Love the Pool Doc.
Yeah, so we'll see if they chime in, that they're gonna do. They may
do
like
stream
like an X Live thing, or I'm supposed to be getting some info from Pool Doc within the next 24 hours. So.
Well, it's not going to be now because his mouth's full with Jim Rome.
And if possible, I'll pop in tomorrow and give you an update if I can.
All right, sounds good. Remind me if I forget to send you a link, but I'll notate to send.
No, yeah, I'll throw it in the chat and just say send me the link, whatever. But yeah, if possible, I can do that. Perhaps the wife and I can do the quality time thing earlier, and then we can hop on.
Yeah, and you're not obligated to be here. If you guys are having a good time, have the good time. All right. Anyway, that's it. I got middle finger for everybody. There you go. I got 2 middle fingers for everybody. Oh, this one's my favorite. Boom. All right.
Nice. Cool. It's fun.
Cindy. Oh, wait. John Wayne Gacy was into clown porn. That is weird. That wasn't Cindy. That was Jay. They're the same color icon. Okay, people, have a good rest of your evening, says Cindy. Cindy, thank you very much. Hope everyone has a good time. Ryan's back tomorrow night. More weird news. We'll get some of these stories and have some new ones up. And we'll start talking about weekend plans and everything tomorrow on The Waterhole, 5 p.m. Pacific. Thanks for coming, everybody. Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for Bacon, for filling in for Rhino. As always, I really appreciate it. I really, 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 really appreciate it.
I didn't play any of those today.
I know, right? You were a good boy today. I was waiting for him.
Right.
All right.
Get out of
everyone.
here.
For Heads from Bacon, I'm Haunted Horse. We'll see y'all tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific. We're out of here.